Hello and welcome to the Panther Tales podcast. I'm your host Jack Gaham with co-host Parker Heck.
This is a segmented podcast, so why do I always mess up the intro?
I don't know.
It's not even that anymore. This is a podcast that features different segments, so each episode will be new and refreshing.
So, some of you might be noticing, we are visible again.
Yeah. We lied.
We lied.
Just straight up. We lied.
Yeah, we've been working in the back to get some things ready, to get some things set up, because we're nearing the end. I think we have, 2 more episodes left, including this one?
3.
3?
No,
Oh, yeah.
no, 2, because...
No, it is 2.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to do one over a 3-day week.
No, I'm
just
saying
not gonna
finals
do
week.
one.
We
Yeah.
have Thanksgiving break next week, then we're 3 weeks. But one of those weeks is finals week.
That's true.
So-
Yeah. So I think
Probably 2 more.
now that
Anyways.
confusion is out of the way, let's head over to weekly report. Maybe. So Parker, do you have the list of this week's? All right. Then we can just skip that.
Yeah. What happened? Basketball.
Trivia night.
Trivia night on Friday, sponsored by NHS. It's happening on Friday. Go win some prizes.
If this video comes out before the Friday.
It will.
It will?
I'm editing day of recording tonight because I have nothing to do. Basketball season is getting underway. They have their first game, which is a scrimmage on Thursday at time of recording, 2 days from now. Let's see. Football finished up their season a couple weeks ago. I think we talked about that already in a previous episode.
Yes, I believe so, yeah.
Let's see, what else was there, Jack? Kinda not a lot going on lately.
Yeah, it's middle of the year or end of the quarter. Most of the stuff that's going on is in classrooms or school projects, so not a lot that we can really cover.
I know, day of recording today, being Tuesday, November 18th. Leadership conference.
That's true, yeah.
That's always fun. We get to see Ted talk.
His name is Ted.
His
in
name
case you
is
guys
Ted.
Didn't know.
His name is Ted.
Started Up is also happening today.
Oh yeah, that's starting up today.
Yeah. I did that intentionally.
I know you did. This is gonna go down as the worst weekly report we've ever done.
Yeah, we put it up here thinking that there was more, and
Yeah,
now that we're
there's
actually
not.
recording,
There's not.
can't go back now. We don't
Nope.
have the time.
Nope.
Anyway, I think we head over to Archive Adventure. Welcome to Archive Adventure, the podcast segment where we focus on nostalgia and lost media.
Today we will be going over old. Well, I shouldn't really say
So you brought this idea up. Are you comparing and contrasting, or are we just more
immortalizing.
immortalizing the olden days?
I feel like the second one there.
All right.
I'm gonna mess up so many of those words, so I'm just not gonna repeat.
All right.
But yeah. So we are talking about old-timey Nintendo games. I know we already talked about Mario in another segment, another episode, but there's so much more of an array of Nintendo games that we could talk about.
How far back are you going? Like, are you going back to like Wii, 3DS, Super, Sega Genesis, not Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo?
I was just going back to NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System. For all of you that do not know, yes, I am a Nintendo nerd.
I think
You
we
are
actually
too.
have one in our basement.
We have one in our garage.
Nice.
It's
They
so
sell for a lot
yeah,
if
they
they
do.
function.
They do.
But that's irrelevant.
Anyways,
What kind of games did you want to discuss?
I don't know. Kind of just Nintendo games as a general.
All right. I'll ask you this question: how do you feel that Nintendo offers like as a bonus to use online the ability to play older Nintendo games through their I don't know how to describe them, but like their hey, get this game for free now that you have our membership and you can play any game that we choose to put up there.
So okay, I like the concept of it because it's a genuinely a good thing, but I feel like there's better ways that they could have approached it. Like just like import all the games. That's an option. What like rather than like they pick games that you can play.
Yeah.
But
I
like I get why because there was surprisingly enough there was actually a lot of like second and third party games for both the NES and SNES, which is crazy because like you know how those cartridges are.
Oh yes, yes. As an owner of the Aladdin and Lion King video games, I know.
Lion King? You have the Lion King game?
Yes, the
That's
notorious
amazing.
one.
That's amazing.
I will say on this topic as well, I feel like we just lost the point of this segment, but hey, we're talking about old things, so why not talk about old Pokemon games just
Yeah.
not really being sold anymore? Nintendo is really angry about like Nintendo is about like emulation. Game Freak doesn't care. Like they're on record saying we don't care.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Nintendo just like even sell like a collection of like all of like the old games? Like you know that would sell.
No, it played like really well too.
And like that's not something Nintendo should be against because like they're all for selling you nostalgia for an higher inflated price for no reason. Heck, they sold Mario Galaxy again. If you bought 3D All Stars when it was up, you already got Mario Galaxy and Mario 64, which by the way is now free on that one thing. Now the only exclusive from there is Mario Sunshine. I'm not angry that I spent the money on that. Technically
Yeah.
speaking, I got Mario Galaxy for like a third the price that way.
Yeah, you did.
Uh,
The new one that they came out with has both Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2.
that is true, but you can also purchase them
Yeah, you can
separately.
purchase them separately.
Doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, I think it's because I'm gonna transition again. Ooh, it is a
This is getting fun.
it's
It's a
a
Tuesday.
It is a Tuesday.
That's
That
second
one's
week in a row.
By the way, for any of you wondering who that third voice was, we were getting some footage for a competition video, so that's the reason why you heard someone else in the background of that one.
Yeah.
Time for some strange scenarios. Welcome to Strange Scenarios. Have you ever had to spend an after school alone in the dark? Or maybe you've been stranded on a deserted island with nothing but your math teacher? Parker, wouldn't you agree these are some wacky scenarios?
Yes, Jack. Wacky indeed. Yeah. I don't like this one. I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna say it, but I'm not gonna use it. What's the weirdest side hustle that you could start with a friend?
Easy. I could actually easily answer that one.
All right, let's do it then. Let's do it.
jokingly brought up one.
Let's doing it.
So
Let's doing it. Let's do it.
we have a friend who has a computer and is pretty knowledgeable on computers. Me and that person also like something called Warhammer 40K. I'm not going to get into that. That's something I will definitely bring up on this podcast, though. All you need to know is there in that game or universe are people called tech priests, and one of the things they do is praise a machine god they call the Omnissiah. And whenever a machine breaks, they literally pray to it to get it to work again. So I literally jokingly brought up to them after school one day, "Hey, I have a great idea for a scam. You hack into someone's computer, break it. I show up in full tech priest garment. I say the full chant, which is decently Latin, and words that no normal person should be saying. Like I hold the it's like a mechanical ball that has essence and basically in it. And then once I say like the key phrase, you just undo it, and then they just think I fixed their computer with the magic of prayer. Yes, I'm basically starting a cult, but I'm not inducting. I'm just the only person who'd be doing it.
I wasn't gonna say it. I'm glad you said it.
Oh yeah, no, I fully agree. It's cult-esque, but the only reason
That's
that
the
I
most
won't
scam thing that you could possibly do
yeah,
with you.
like I think you could theoretically get it done. Don't do this, by the way.
No.
Don't do this.
Don't.
Anyone who knows will catch on. Also, it's not profitable. I'm not saying that from experience. I'm just saying it's probably not profitable because you need to not only hack someone but find their location, and you need them to call you. If you just show up to some random person's house, like, "Hey, is your computer broken?" "Yeah, how'd you know?" "Don't worry about it. Let me fix it with with magic." But anyways, Parker, my scenario for you, it
That doesn't even work there.
no, I just replace words sometimes. Sorry. Also, yeah, it does.
Right.
Thou is just the informal you.
Carry on.
Yeah, didn't know that one. You is actually in the olden days, you was actually formal, thou was actually the informal one.
I knew that.
So, my scenario for you, Parker. You are still your regular self. You get no increase or buffs, we'll say, that the regular protagonist would have. You are still yourself. You do not have plot armor. You're just you, but you get whatever key items that character gets. What gaming universe do you think you're surviving in the best?
Really good question.
And it has to be one where your life is on the line. No Stardew Valley where you're just a humble farmer.
Super Mario Baseball.
I'm going to consider that a Stardew Valley case. Like a game where
That's a really good question, Jack.
a game where you have a health bar and are actively trying you need a game where surviving is an element. Maybe not the key element, but it's something you need to factor in. I will say there is one cheap but also kind of easy answer. It's a bit scammy, but it works.
Whole episode's about scams.
Yeah.
Dang, this is a good question, Jack. Hold up, what's the easy answer to you?
What's the easy answer? Literally any game where the protagonist doesn't have plot armor, but they respawn because that's the entire point of the game. Like, for example,
Yeah.
like the Until Dawn movie, like the characters are just human, but they respawn because of them being tortured. Like anything where like that's the case. Like you are brought back, but that the sole reason is because then the person who brought you back gets to see that happen again and again. Where that's the key thing that you would get is respawning. But not like Minecraft where it's like an element. Yeah.
I don't know. The only thing that's coming to mind is Legend of Zelda because we talked about Nintendo earlier.
Yeah. My original question was, hey, how would you survive in the world of Breath of the Wild? Because I know you wouldn't be able to survive in Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh no, I would. Yeah, no, no, God.
I feel like I already said it, but I feel like Minecraft is like a. I feel like that's the one you have the best shot in.
Yeah,
Because like you can, and we're gonna say the rules of the game still work. So like you would be able to punch a tree down with your fist. So like realistically speaking, that one you probably can survive the longest in because like you don't need to live like you don't need to get to the end.
no.
Assuming that once you get to the end, you get freed. You can just stay in that world forever and leave your office job behind.
Yeah, you good.
I hope someone out there got the reference I just made.
You good.
Don't say it so they have to figure it out for
Oh no,
themselves.
I'm not.
Hmm? All right.
Well, Jack, I think it's time we head on to our last segment, which is a new segment. Let's go to fun fact.
Welcome to Fun Fact. Did you know this is a new segment that's going to be introduced completely in season 3?
Kinda.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, yes, we are hinting at a season 3.
yeah, we have some for the next 2 episodes.
Yeah.
These were originally meant to be within the last 5. We're just going to introduce some new segments that are going to show up in Fun Fact and maybe even give clues to what might be happening.
Show up in season 3.
Yeah.
The segment is fun fact.
Uh yeah, our third season cuz rule of thirds. So, the fun fact that I have for you is I have two just in case you don't know the first one. Did you know human beings have stripes?
No.
No?
No, I did not.
So humans actually do naturally have stripes. Do you want to show a picture? It's basically the same thing. It's actually impossible to see. It is it's basically invisible, but human beings are like striped.
So we're zebras.
Kind of. By the way, zebras, black with white stripes.
Yes, zebras are black with white stripes.
But yeah, so human beings like it'd be impossible to see like on my arm, but like there are like stripes of ooh, I don't fully remember. Let me real quick do some research.
No.
Nope, that just starts it over again. Nope, starts it over again. Yep.
Right.
So, I found a good image that we can't use, but I'm gonna show you.
Oh.
All humans
Okay.
have like some type of invisible stripe. They are called the Blasco's line, and they're basically just cell patterns that we
Okay.
are just incapable of perceiving.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. To a degree, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like the cell pattern part, yeah. Because, humans are made of cells.
We are.
Yes, actually. We are not single-celled organisms.
I'm
Anyways.
a monastery.
But I mean, the cell pattern part makes sense, but the whole like stripe part doesn't. Kinda. It kinda doesn't make sense.
By all definitions of what striped means, human beings are striped, though it's more or less just
A pattern.
funky little patterns.
A quite literal pattern.
Yeah.
We'll put it that way.
And I think with that, we come to the end of our some episode. I'm not keeping
This is
track.
episode 9.
9?
9.
9.
9.
9. That's German for no. Um.
Nine.
Yeah. Hopefully you're actually enjoying the videos. I think more of you might be watching this now because it's a video. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Because we don't actually get statistics, and honestly, I like it better without knowing.
Yeah.
There could be 50 of you watching.
Until we start
have no
posting them
idea.
on YouTube.
That
then we'll
is
get
true.
statistics.
By the way,
We will be starting.
we will be starting.
We will be starting posting these on YouTube
Yeah.
soon.
By the way, if you have any questions, because this is a segment we actually never got to show, and I don't think we will before season 3. panthertales.griffith@gmail.com.
Right there.
Right there.
It's right there.
If you have any questions or like
Comments.
Comments
Concerns.
you can just put on the videos.
Yeah, you can do that too. Just
I-
on the Panther Press
I
website.
should say we didn't need the green screen to show text. We can just overlay that over us.
Yeah, we could. It's funnier that way.
Anyways, and with that, we're gonna leave you with this meme. Bye.